Morning, Naren.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
Yes, I'm doing fine.
Oh,
Great.
Sam, I thought you were Naren. Naren, I can't hear you. Try leave and come back in. Your microphone isn't working. Oh, it looks like I'm sick again. Don't have children. They make you sick. All right, well, we're going to talk about global warming again. We had this class a few days ago, but for some reason I've chosen it as the topic again for today. We just take some medicine here. That's better. All right, Naren, let's try that microphone again. Naren, why don't you, let's try your microphone again. All right, so I can't hear anything from your microphone. Nothing. Morning, Luba.
Morning. Actually, it's not morning for me, but morning.
It's, yeah, it's definitely morning here.
Then morning to you, Simon.
Yes, thank you. Let me get my link ready. I'm sick again today, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to make the second class. But open up that link, guys.
Shall we watch now?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and watch? Go ahead, Sam, and watch the video.
Babe. Not on 5-5, but
1997-98 El Nino is the strongest on record, and its impacts were felt all over the world. Extreme weather patterns, drought, The 1997-98 El Nino is the strongest on record, and its impacts were felt all over the world. Extreme weather patterns, drought, wildfires, floods, all can be linked to a pool of warm water across the Pacific.
All right, guys, if you finished watching the video, please go ahead and let me know you're done. I've just finished watching it, so you guys should be finishing shortly. All right, Luba. So what did you think of that video?
You know, at the beginning, it was like, you know, that kind of disaster movies we see sometimes when someone advertises their. Okay, sorry, I'm tired today. So at the beginning, it looked like a movie, like an advertisement to the movie, and I was on the edge of my seat looking there because it's like disaster. But you know, I think that it's about global warming in general and what causes it and how it impacts on our world, on our weather. And I can say that last 2 winters in Russia. They were really warm.
Yeah, and this winter is very warm here in Canada. Another cold country. So when the
Yeah.
Russias and Canadas of the world start getting warm, you
And
need to
from
watch out.
yeah, but from one point of view, on one hand, it is good because I was born in the warm part of Russia where winters are always like that. And it's interesting that the last 2 winters there in the place where I was born, it is colder, much colder. Like usually it's like 10 degrees above zero, and now it's 20 below. While in St. Petersburg, it's 10 to 12 above zero. So it's different.
Very much so. Thank you, Luba. Sam, have you finished watching? No? Okay, so let's see. Who
No.
else has finished watching?
Yes, it's almost over.
Oh, keep watching. I'll talk to those who have finished watching. So,
Okay.
Naren, you finished watching?
Yes, Simon.
Yeah, so what did you think of the video?
Very realistic. Right now we are having a storm outside. I'm from New Jersey.
Mhm.
So whatever they told,
Okay,
no, I'm good. Whatever they told was very real. Like, the effects of the flows, how the wind comes, and how it creates the dry areas, and the effect. So, eye-opening, good one. Thank you.
Yeah, the video was a little cheesy, but it had some good information there. Thank you. Ruxia, we just watched the video there I just posted. So you might want to watch that, and then we'll get back to you in a minute. Adela, you also want to watch the video? We're talking about El Nino. Okay, who else has... actually, before we go any further, just want to let you guys know that Verbling sending out emails. They're not going to be doing group classes beyond February the 18th. They're just focusing on private lessons now and tandem lessons. There's a reason for this, but I don't know what it is. So what some students have done, and AMP went ahead and created an online petition because she said, well, I don't want to stop it. I said, well, why don't you guys reach out and do a petition? Show them you're interested. Get together. So here's a link here, and it's a petition. You sign it saying, hey, Verbling, we don't want you to get rid of group classes. So if you want it to continue, just go ahead and sign that, put it on your Facebook, social media, get your other friends to sign it. It's very important to have students sign up on it, of course, for it to carry any weight, but just wanted to give you that little plug since AMP isn't here this morning. All right.
I reached out to them, Simon. I did reach out to them. Replied back right away saying, like, you can find the recording classes, but they cannot afford continuing the same classes. So.
Yeah, I'm just saying that if it's an outlet, like if you want to continue it, show your support for it, and who knows, maybe it could continue in another method. But obviously, there's a business here that needs to be run, and they've got reasons. So, if anything, it shows you how much you guys appreciate the group classes, and I certainly don't think it would be taken in the wrong vein. But anyhow, so let's continue with today's class. See, Sam, have you finished watching the video now?
Yes.
All right, Sam.
Yes, I just want to share about my opinion of that how climate is changed and what's going on in future. And currently is going on according to this video. I think they show that how our future will going to change, and maybe in the coming year or maybe a couple of year we can say that we got a lot of problems, and for example we get a lot of problems, for example about drought, water crisis or flood or many other disasters as well. So this video shows that how what these all are disasters. And when we see that things is going to change, it means they all affect our human being.
Yeah, it affects us all. Rexia, hello.
Mhm.
Hello.
Hi, what do you think of El Nino?
Think about what?
El Nino.
I don't understand what's the last word.
El Nino.
Let me see.
We're talking about this class. Did you not watch the video?
No, I'm watching the video, but yeah, I don't know it's pronounced as a Nino.
Okay.
Um. Yeah. What is actually a Nino?
Well, I'll tell you what. Finish watching the video, and then we'll get back to you because that will help explain what El Nino is.
Okay.
All right? None.
Hi.
Hi, what do you think about El Nino?
El Nino. Okay. I think it tells us how the global warming can affect every country around the world. Well, it's related to the temperature, the weather. It will change. For example, like it may cause some countries with by drought and flood. Therefore, we can't have many rice or wheat to buy on the market. So the price may be raised in our market, and also maybe we have to pay more to buy our food, every day. So it can not only affect the global temperature, but also it can affect our daily life. Maybe our life will be more expensive than ever before. That's my opinion.
And it's a very good one too. Thank you very much. Mustafa, what do you think of El Nino? Okay. Hogan, what do you think of El Nino?
Yes, I think in some part of the world that can benefit from the El Nino. So because of the climate change, some areas can have struggle with the drought, and some areas could be struggled with the low temperature, very cold. So I think it's already happened in some area like Asia's area. I heard that it's very cold right now, and also in Southern California we had a problem with the drought for long years, like for 4 to 5 years, I guess. But I heard that broadcasters said that this year we will have more rains. So we are hoping to have to solve the drought problem this year.
Okay, so yeah, and that's good because drought is happening in a lot of places. I'm very fortunate. I live in a place and a country that is water rich. Just the size of our country alone, it gets so much water and drains and to rivers and lakes, and so we're very lucky to have that water, but there are many places that don't have water, a lot of it. And it's sad, but there is even more places that don't have clean drinking water. So water is very important. Not only do we need it to drink, but we need it to grow our food. So the drought's a very scary thing, as is a flood. A flood is just as dangerous as a drought. It washes away everything. It contaminates the soil. All right, well, guys, I think we've got a good idea of what El Nino is. Some of you are still finishing up the video. So what I want to do now is I want to do a little bit of role play. Okay, now we've got a full class here. Now, in the past, what I've done is I've done a radio call-in show, and each one of you calls into the radio station and has a question or comment. So what I need to do is I need to have somebody who can play the role of a radio host. Who would like to play the role of a radio host? You've seen me do this before. Would anybody like to play the role of a radio host? Okay. Who wants to play the role of a weather expert? Oh, then I guess we can't do any role playing if you guys don't want to volunteer for any roles. No one wants to volunteer? All right, so we won't do the role playing then. All right, we'll try something else. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the class. I'm going to give each of you about 2 minutes of talk time, and I want you to tell me what you think about the weather or El Nino and how it affects you in your country. So Aka, good morning, Aka.
Yes, good morning. Hello.
Good morning. Hello. Aka, you've got 2 minutes. I want you to tell me what are the effects of weather, El Nino, etc., on your country?
Yes, actually, it is said if the El Nino happens that year, extreme weather tends to happen all over the world. So here now, a strong cold wave is coming. As Hogan said, in this part of Asia, tomorrow's maybe 30 or 40 years, once in a 30 or 40 years cold is coming. So it's very cold now. So yeah, I think it affects a lot to all over the world because the weather connects our life directly. So if the extreme, for example, maybe not during this cold wave or a hurricane, typhoon, or drought, or tornado, maybe yeah, that kind of thing. I think will devastate our life, not only the industry or kind of agriculture culture, but also the our more industrial kind of industry too. So I'm really afraid of this kind of phenomenon, and I really hope the mechanism of El Nino will be found and human find the solution of how to deal with this El Nino phenomenon. And
Yeah, so I tend to believe big business is part of the problem. Look at the small businesses where you guys live. They're usually run by families. They serve a local community. They're involved in the local community. And they generally know a lot of people that live in the town. Large multinationals, and we could say Texaco or BP or Shell, those are those ones that come to mind right now. They're large. They don't care about the small communities. They care about their shareholders. That's their primary purpose, is to provide value to their shareholders, not to provide good value, not to care about the weather, not to care about the environment. And you see, that's a difference. The larger you get, the less you care about where you operate. So I think sometimes this push to large multinational companies doesn't help us. It hurts us. All right, Hogan, you've got 2 minutes. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to give a specific example about the Southern California. So I'm a avid golf player. So I usually go out playing with my friend and during the weekend. But these days, I went outside and I saw that a lot of the lawn are dead. So one of the good thing to play golf is to walking on the green lawn, but somehow many parts of the golf course is a lot of the lawn has been gone. So actually, basically, we are hitting the ground, not the lawn itself. So it takes a lot of fun from playing. So that's why people do not play golf these days. So it's kind of the downward spiral. So the golf course do not make money out of it, and they cannot afford to watering. So that means we have another problem. So So now a lot of the golf courses is now closing actually in Southern California. So, but I think the El Nino might help in Southern California, not just golf course, but in general, like including the agriculture. So compared to the Northern California, the Southern California has a lot of severe the drought. So we have some problem between the Northern California and Southern California. Actually, the Northern California has more water, so we try to get some water from the Northern California, but they also need the water for their agriculture. So maybe there are some the arguing or conflicts between two parts of the California. So,
Okay, so
actually, yeah.
what we're seeing is how weather is changing our lives. So obviously golf requires a silly amount of water, and especially in places like Nevada, which are deserts. We're essentially wasting it on fun things, and that's fine. But when we're can't drink water, when you live in a country like the United States and you've got towns that have polluted water for their drinking water, such as Flint, Michigan, you've got problems. We might get to a time where you won't be able to go swimming anymore either because, well, that's a waste of water as well. In many rivers and parts of the ocean, it's actually too polluted to go swimming. You know, so we are changing our environment. We might be changing our lifestyles as well. Having a shower a day or 2 or 3. Some places you're lucky to get a shower a month or a week.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, Hogan, thank you. Mustafa, what do you think? How's the weather affecting your area? Mustafa? Okay, none. How's the weather affecting your area?
Hi. Well, I think normally it is much more colder in Japan than every year, but this year it's not so cold. And I heard from the broadcast that there would be a really heavy snow tomorrow. Well, so I think the skiing. So well, some people may be happy because they can go ski. Actually, the thing is that it is that the temperature is really very like 10% higher than every year before. So I think this really affects the common people who really enjoy skiing and really want to to enjoy this winter in Japan. Okay, that's it.
Thank you. I was just looking on the U.S. newspaper. This is kind of strange because I live just north of this. I live in Canada. You'd expect us to get the weather, but no, it's sunny skies here today. Go to that link, guys. You'll see that the U.S. is experiencing blizzard-like conditions. Basically, people are staying inside because it's risky to go outside. 9 people are already dead. 8,000 flights have been canceled. This is a major weather system. Now, we had these weather systems before without global warming, but they're becoming a little more frequent. Now, certainly El Nino is helping with this. Normally this time of year, we're so cold here in the north that we don't get these storms. These storms are usually what we get in December or March. It's usually about -2 or 3 right now with a low of -10. That's changing. All right, Naren, hello, sir. Naren, tell me how's weather affecting your location?
I'm trying to. I'm learning mute and unmute. Sorry about that, sir.
It's okay.
Weather is how affecting. I'm from New Jersey. I'm sitting at home. That gave me extra time today. Generally on Saturdays, a very busy day. My wife controls my schedule. But today I cannot go out, so it is like already 8 inches of snow. So I'm sitting at home, and this gave me an opportunity to join your class. I'm very happy for an El Nino effect.
Well, you might be thankful now, but when you go to the grocery store on Monday, you might be shocked at the price you're paying for vegetables.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. Yep. Not only Monday, today, I need to go and clean my car, maybe after like 2-3 hours, and again I need to do that in the evening. So I will pay today itself. I don't need to wait till Monday. So yes, my opinion about the El Nino is yes, it's very true, and especially it impacts the third world countries. Than the where I live now, I'm okay. But especially I live in an area where we are not that badly affected. But if I take the areas close, the other areas nearby, uh, those areas are really badly impacted. Like cannot go out, takes days to clean the snow, blah blah blah. So um, we can do something better than this, but somehow we enjoyed a wonderful weather during the December month. It's very warm, like on the Christmas day, Christmas Eve, it is like 60 degrees. Uh, Now it is like 0 degrees and having the worst conditions.
Sorry. I'm a little sick this morning, so I can't speak properly. So it's affecting us everywhere in the world. I mean, nobody is not being affected by this now. First world nations, third world nations, poor, rich, we're all affected. The effects of drought, the effects of flood, the effects of price on food. It's all affecting us. The economy is going down, price of oil is going down. That's affecting more of us. You know, I see it here. Like the price of fruits and vegetables have gone up significantly where I live. So I definitely see the effects of this. Rexia, what do you think?
So supposedly, so the El Nino should make North American, like the northern part, warmer and drier in the winter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's warmer this winter. It just as the previous student said. So this is I think the first big snow. There's a small snow a couple of days, like several days ago. But this is a big, like the first big snow in. I'm living in like in New York City, so close to New Jersey. So we are now having a snow. So that's why I can only stay at home right now. So I don't know. It's certainly less snow than last year, but not right now we are having a snow. So I was also thinking about China. I just Googled, and it looks like so the El Nino would cause a lot of drought, and at the same time, just alternating drought and dryness in China. So that will be a very like a disaster for China's growing economy. Especially like China's environment is already polluted, so it's very bad. And actually, for my hometown, a suburb in Shanghai, it started snowing. That's weird because when I was there, it never snowed.
Sorry, guys, just give me a second. Sorry about that. I had to kick somebody out of the room here. They're making noise. All right, so we're definitely seeing the effects here, guys. It's obviously affecting everything. And El Nino is just part of that weather cycle. We can see how quickly weather can change when only a small aspect of the system is affected. Sam? How's it affecting your area?
Yes, it's also affecting, especially effect on warm weather is increasing day by day, and we have um, got lot of um, different um, different problem, especially the warm weather, and because of low rain, or especially the disaster problem is every year is increasing, and this kind of disaster drought is really affect not only people are moving from one place to another place, but our animals are also affected due to drought. And of course, if there are no people and the animals, it means that their all area are barren, and a huge place now we can't develop any crops or something like that. So we are also facing the same problem, and we are right now living. We had big problem about clean water, and because
Right. Thank you very much. Your time isn't up. That's just somebody's messaging me, but I can't turn the sound off because it affects the timer. But actually, your time is up, so it's kind of perfect timing. And then to Luba, the last person, and then I'll split you off into pairs and we'll have a bit of a discussion. Luba, how's it affecting where you live? Or did you? Yeah, no, you haven't had a chance yet. How's it affecting where you live?
Oh, it definitely affects the weather in Russia, because, as I said previously, 2 last winters in the area where I live, in St. Petersburg, is Maxim, I'm busy now. I'm sorry, this is my kid now. But that's interesting that in my part of Russia, where I live right now, it is really, really warm. But in the part of Russia where I was born, where it is usually 10 degrees above zero, it is really cold now. It is like 20 or something like that. So we have exchanged the weather patterns, I guess. And what I'd like to say that, of course, from one point of view, it is okay for us, because it's better to have a warmer winter, because if we have more brighter days in St. Petersburg, where we usually don't have them, it affects our mood. Because for me, I was born in a sunny state. It is really difficult to be here in St. Petersburg with cloudy and gray sky all the time. So now, right now, it's becoming more sunny and much better to live, you know, to be motivated to live. You don't want to cuddle in their bed all the time. You want to go outside and live. So it affects the feeling of people, I guess.
Okay, very good. Thank you. All right, I'm going to split you guys up into pairs now. So Aka, I want you to have a conversation with Hogan. I want you guys to ask each other questions, get to know each other's concerns about El Nino, about global warming, about our changing climates. I'm only giving you guys 4 minutes, so don't take too much of the talk time. Don't talk for a minute. Try to talk for 15, 20, 25 seconds. So I'm going to start your timer now. So Hogan and Aka, maybe start off with some introductions and then get right into the topic.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Hogan.
Hi.
Yeah,
How,
hello, Hogan.
hi.
Yeah,
How are
I'm
you?
fine, thank you. It's very cold here now. How about you?
Yeah. See, LA is always is not too cold and not too hot. It's nowadays it's only 60, 70 degrees in Fahrenheit. I don't know how it is in Celsius, but it's not cold. Not cold. It's not like a winter. So I heard that the Asia is very cold these days and a
Yes.
lot of snows.
Yeah.
How was it?
Yes.
How is it right now?
Yeah, very cold. Actually, I live in Fukuoka. It's very close to Busan. So I think Korea is South Korea is also affected this cold wave. So yeah, that's the situation here. So
Okay, yeah, I think I read the newspaper from Korean newspaper, and it's been like once in like 5 to 10 years or something. It's very cold, and there are a lot of car accidents as well. So
yeah.
in your area, do you have any severe problem, something like that?
Yeah, I think so because this area is not so snowy. So usually snow day is only 3 days or so. So many people don't prepare for this, snow actually. If the snow accumulated, public transportation stops and car doesn't wear the kind of starter's tire, I mean a snow tire. So big yeah, tragic jam will happen tomorrow probably.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah. So actually, in this the California areas, it doesn't really any problem right now. But I heard that in Northwest side had a lot of problem, and I heard that Washington D.C. they stopped the subway system as well because of the heavy snow is record high, I guess. So but in general, do you know how about the weather change these days?
Yes, this winter is strange actually. Yes, you know, as Nan said, it was warm and very comfortable, warm winter. But it always cloudy or rainy. But and all of a sudden this cold wave comes. So yeah, that's kind of strange weather pattern, very extreme. So yeah.
Yeah, I also feel that the weather change in this area as well. So it wasn't really bad like 10 years ago or something, but recent 4 to 5 years we had a lot of problem with the drought. I'm hoping that this year we have some the water coming from the sky so that we can enjoy a lot of the fruits and vegetables. So I think yeah, California is one of the states to supply those fruits and vegetables. It will be very important, I guess. So in Japan, so how about the agricultural effect from the new weather change?
Yeah, maybe vegetable price will rise definitely. And I checked this effect to Japan internet, and this area kind of if El Nino happens, it's gonna be very rainy. So flood could be a problem if the El Nino day, not the year.
Yes, sometimes some regions of the parts of the world maybe take advantage from the El Nino, and some part the others will have another the severe problems. So I hope this El Nino. Okay, thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Next up is Naren and Nun. 4 minutes. Same type of conversation. Start off with some introductions and what are you guys concerned about? Go ahead, please.
Hi, Nan.
Hello.
Hi, Nan.
Hi.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. So, how do you do recently?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Okay, please tell me something about the weather in your area, okay?
Yes, weather is very cold. It's about like 12 degrees Fahrenheit, and we got snow of around 8 inches. So I'm cozy. So that gave me a wonderful opportunity here to meet you all. I'm happy about it. And then I'm also worried about what to do in the afternoon, how to clean the snow. I'm used to it. I'm here in New Jersey for more than 14 years, so I'm used to it. But this area is a little heavy. I'm feeling so because I enjoyed the warm winter. Now I'm feeling cold. So how about you?
Oh, here is quite the opposite. You know, it was really not so cold. And also it's really like autumn in Japan. But just suddenly, I think it's last week. We had a really heavy snow, and it was a really big wind. It was really very cold. Well, in this winter, maybe the coldest day in this winter. That's the when it snows here. And then I heard from broadcast that we will have a really great snow maybe tomorrow. So I'm so concerned about my transportation tomorrow. So if I can go to my workplace just safely as usual.
Right. That if the same snow is on Monday, that will impact my work. But today is the weekend, so I'm taking it.
Oh, yeah, that's good for you. I also have to work on weekend, but luckily I can have 2 days off from Monday to Tuesday only.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so I never know that it snows in Japan. This is my first time learning that it snows in Japan. Okay.
Yes, it only snows once. No, in this winter. I heard it will snow tomorrow, so it might be only twice. I don't think it's too much snow for winter. Well, my image of winter we have to snow like several times a month. So it's really rare snow here, and because it's a little bit warm than usual. So excuse me. So which part are you living now? Which part of country are you living now?
I'm in East Coast, New Jersey, USA.
New Jersey, East Coast. Okay, thank you. So it's really very cold there, right?
Yes, I'm not in the major area of impacted. Like some of if I drive further south, like half an hour or 40 minutes, they are getting like up to 36 inches of snow on these today only one day. The bad part is all the snow is dumping on one day. So that's a problem. There is 36 inches in one day. For us, we'll be getting like up to 16 inches. Till now, we got like 8 inches, another 8 inches to go.
Oh, well, that's really not so good. Well,
No, the problem is with the winds. It's gusting here, so I cannot go
Oh,
out.
really?
Yes, so that's the major thing. We cannot clean it for every 6 inches or 7 inches. That's a practice. For every 5, 6
Okay,
inches,
guys,
we go
time is
out.
up.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Rexia and Sam, you guys have 4 minutes. I know Rexia is caught up in this weather too, so I'm sure you're going to talk a little bit about how you're being impacted this weekend. Guys, go ahead. You have 4 minutes, please.
Hi, Sam.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Hi. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
So, where are you living right now?
Yes, I'm living in Pakistan.
Pakistan. Oh, so great. So, are you having warm weather there right now?
Yes, yes, of course. The summer is very long and winter is very short. And this place right now I'm living, we don't have snow, and but winter is short. But day by day, because of global warming, it's every year the time is reduced. So I think maybe a couple of years we will find that where is winter, and right now here in winter season the temperature is around 18 or 20 degrees centigrade, and I don't think so it is a winter. And how about you? Where what in your place that either is a warm or cold or what?
It's snowing today. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Amazing.
always like places with warm weather. When I was in China when I was little, I just hate cold weather. Even though I'm in the middle, not in the southern. It's still southern part of China, but it's not very southern. It's Shanghai. So and there's no warm gases. So whenever it's in the winter, it's always cold, and I always think, oh, when I grow up, I will go to like southern part of like Guangzhou, or yeah, just a warmer a place with warmer weather. And then after college, I came to the U.S. and all the years I've been in US, I just stayed in the East Coast and also sometime in Chicago. So it's all cold weather, but at least it's warm inside because you have warm gas inside. But it's just yeah. I've been to California once for an interview, but I didn't get an offer, so we didn't move to California. So yeah. So I don't
Okay.
know. It's just like I've never, even though I had thought about living in a place with warmer weather when I was little, but it never happened.
Okay. Yes, and
About
I
you?
think yes, maybe it might be change after about this global warming, and hopefully we can see that every place have a lot of changes, and I'm quite sure that Shanghai, or right now you are living, it will be warmer. Maybe coming 5 years like that, and hopefully you will enjoy the warm weather. It's you know that some places because of this climate change, the cold area is more colder and warm areas more warmer. But some places have changed because of this. So it's very weird when I heard about that, and some have positive effect, and some places have negative effect due to this. So and I think Shanghai is no doubt it's a big city, but there are a lot of pollution. So what do you think
Thank you, Grace.
when have
Time's up.
a lot of pollution? Okay, thanks.
So we're affected by many different things here. We're affected by pollution. We're affected by, well, it's a system, isn't it? When we went to school, we learned that on a hot day, water evaporates from everything, from land, from plants, from people, from lakes, rivers, goes up into the air, enough of it builds up, and it rains someplace else. Now, if the area is really dry, there's very little water to evaporate, go up, and feed into the system. Temperatures make a huge difference too. Hurricanes, typhoons. As the water warms up even just a little bit, these storms get much stronger, much more destructive. But global warming, they say, doesn't mean temperatures are going to increase. What it really means is weather is going to be more unpredictable, more diverse, greater extremes. So yes, we might be having a warmer winter in the north here, but then you might get smacked with a major blizzard one week, deep freeze the next week, freezing rain the week after, and then warm weather before another blizzard. It's something they don't really know how to predict. All we know is we are having an effect on the system. We are having an effect on the environment. And that's unfortunate because the effects aren't positive. Now, there's a lot of us too. Somewhere between 8 billion and 7.5 billion of us. Each day, that's a lot of water, a lot of food, and a lot of waste that we consume and or generate. We need to plan. We just can't go about our lives. Those of you living in the US, look what's happening to Flint, Michigan. Can you believe a country such as the US has a situation such as that? Contaminated tap water? Cover-ups? People knowing that it was contaminated and doing nothing about it. This is a country that, by all means, is rich and wealthy. It's not just places like India that have a lot of problems with groundwater. and it's going to become more apparent. And it takes money to fix these things. Well, unfortunately, we've come to the end of another class. I don't have any other classes this weekend. I did have one later, but I canceled it because I'm deteriorating. I've got a cold again, and unfortunately, I need my voice to be able to speak, and I'm slowly losing that, as you can tell. I will be back on Tuesday, and it's going to be sad to see some of you go because I know your subscriptions are running out soon, and then time's up. But I will be continuing to teach up until February the 18th, and hopefully Verbling will be able to do something and offer, maybe change the tandem package around a little bit more. But I'm going to get going, guys, because I'm starting to lose my voice right now as I finish. But thank you very much for coming out today, guys, and I hope you learned something. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Thank you very much.